Hello YouTube, welcome back to another war video. So you can see here we've matched up for the rematch against NewN. We knew this was coming at some point, just didn't know when, and now it's happening. So these were currently third. NewN are at the time of us starting this war, and every time we face them it's always a really close war. We've literally just finished closing the map between both alliances now, so this is sort of like straight after the final results confirmed. They banned Quake, Torch and Ghost. Pretty standard with Torch and Ghost. Quake's the one that's sort of been very hit and miss in terms of bans, but I know when they let us use her in the first war of the season, we did really well against them, so I'm guessing it was just trying to counter that and to try and see if that'll knock us off a little bit, because I believe we are the only loss of this season. I'm sure they've beat everybody else they've faced, and I'm sure it was just us. So anyway, the team of Thing, Warlock and Cosmic Ghost Rider. So it's been a long time since I've used a couple of these people in war, and by a long time I mean like maybe a season or so. I put on these 6-hour boosts here. Again, this is the sort of war that means everything to us right now, because if we can beat NewN, then it puts us sort of like 2 wars ahead of them in terms of score. And these are people that are pushing against us for the top 3 spots and potentially top spot or whatever. So this close to the end of the season, if we can get this sort of 6-pointer quotation win, then it does really help us out. So, Path 9, Void. Hate this fight. I think as soon as Kabam released these notes and these nodes, it screamed Void. And the problem with this fight is that you can just make one mistake and then that's it, it's done. So, half suicides, hit a parry, hit the light ending combo, hit the special 2, try and do as much damage as I can. As you can see there, the Petrify just twigged onto there just as I was about to throw the special 3, and you can see that poor Fintech's Void here is in the bin. So yeah, there we go, that's Void done, nice and easy. It's a fight that I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm uncomfortable, I just don't like the fact that it's one mistake, you can't recover, and the Fury node just does that much damage to you, it's game over. So next fight up is Havoc. So I'm going to keep the Power Start 1 still for this, not change any Cosmic boosts or anything. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get up to the special 2 and rinse and repeat. Now this node has the, is it Insult to Injury on it? So every time you get a debuff, your defensive accuracy is reduced by 15%. So things like parrying and that sometimes won't stick. It doesn't always against Havoc anyway, but in case you're trying for them reparries. And you can see there a couple of Incinerates have been on me now, and it's took off 10% through 2 Incinerates. So now I'm in the poison phase. I'm just going to drop the special 2. Again, don't run tech power back boost. You can put on the enhanced power boost, but just don't put on the power back. And now I'm just hitting into him. I'm not really paying too much attention to the Incinerate cycle or anything like that, because I'm just trying to build up. I was trying to get to the special 1 to get his indestructible off. And then if I can build up to a special 2, or if I kill them first, whichever height happens, doesn't really matter. Throw the special 2, and in less than a minute, Havoc's down. Havoc on there is a very common placement, and I actually think it's really good, because it forces someone to bring a specific counter to it. So it stops a lot of people just wanting to use Kingpin to run through the whole of Path 9 and things like that, which is why people obviously put the placements the way they do. And at this point, I'm just checking how long I've got, so I know for future reference. And you can see there that all things go well. If you're big boosted like I was, you can have like 30 seconds extra on your advanced power boost to be able to do this next fight here. But I had to wait for White Magneto pre-fights off of my battle group partner, Slayman, who I believe, hopefully, and then doing this video, I might have just jinxed it, they have just achieved 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so congratulations to them. They've been doing videos and stuff for a long time. Here I messed up. Through the dexterity, halfway through the special 1. And as soon as I threw the special 2, I realised, I was like, oh no, I've not got the huge like thing you get from not like dexing before. But luckily for me, again, big boosted, half suicides, as this node got changed this season to be now the huge fury again. And you can see there that Vision Arcus just went down a treat. So that was my section 1. We're coming into section 2 now, and the original assignments came out just to do this, but then we saw how close the war was and decided to wait until the boss and the global was down to send me to these fights. And again, because like I've just said, with how close the war actually was, it's quite tough. So I was like, look, this is a big war for us. We need to just get it done. I need to get it done. So I'm going to put on the biggest boost that I possibly have. Again, I'm a little bit nervous going into this long shot fight, especially because the fact that at this point I've switched the full liquid courage and double edge masteries on. So you can see there that big tanky thing at almost 28 kpi. So one eye opens, obviously you can't parry then hit them if they're stunned. I get 2 really good intercepts at the start of this fight. And it looks like, at least for a while, that it's kind of going to go my way. There I thought I was going to get clipped, but I didn't. I have the indestructible boost on, but that's kind of a last resort. I really don't want to use it. I can parry a few times to build up my rock stacks if I want. But what I don't want to be doing is then hitting them, so I can just parry, wait, parry, wait, parry, wait. But I decided against that. I saw a video from one of my other alliance mates in Battle Group 1, so Ave, who also puts YouTube videos out. And he showed me how to do this fight according to like the way they did it last time. And the AI at first seemed to be really generous with throwing specials. At this point, I put on that 12% boost and I was like, do I want to throw a special 2 and just hit long shot with it and see how much it'll do? Or what do I do? So at this point, I'm now in the corner. I'm like, right, I kind of got to beat my way out of it. So I need to bait a special 1 out here. And I'm just waiting and waiting. He throws it there, so I'm like, right, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up to the 20 rock stacks, wait for the stun to run out, and then throw this special free. So you can see at this point, it's 63% to like 40% when I started to throw the special. So I was well in the lead in terms of health in the fight, and then down to 20% now. And then I have this unstoppable and unblockable. Realistically, if Longshot would have thrown the special 1 straight away, it would have been perfect. But they didn't, so then the buffs expired, the Mystic Dispersion kicked in, and now they're at 2 bars of power. I can't afford to hit them again. Even with Indestructible, I don't really want to. And they're now just sat waiting to just get that special free and throw it instantly. So now I'm just taking hits into the block in the corner and trying to bait a special attack when I've got some room. Eventually he throws the special 2 there. I dex out of it and finish this fight off. But yeah, I wasn't too happy at the time of doing this fight. Because I just pulled up to a shop to go out and do some shopping, obviously. And my nephew had seen me in the car and sat there doing the fight, so he was banging on the window, trying to get my attention while I was doing the fight. So then I was like, no, I need to just concentrate on this. But I managed to solo it, that's all that matters. Especially in a close war like this. So now put on the enhanced tech, like power, sort of like damage boost. Put on the advanced special 1, try and get this fight done a little bit quicker. And this is the plan. So get up to special 2, get the infection from this shock phase by just parrying a few times. If I get too far into my own corner, I'll hit them a few times just to knock them back. But as soon as it goes into the next phase, which is the bleed phase, I'm just going to be throwing the special 2s as soon as I get them. Instantly holding block and holding it so that they don't throw a special 1. Hit the reparry there like I can. And throw the second special 2 and they're dead. I was going to put on the 12% rather than the 8% tech boost, but I decided with how big a boost there was and with the suicides on that I didn't want to risk that. So you can see there that there's not many fights left. There's just that one Dragon Man there on Path 4 in Section 2 that's left for the battle group with 5 hours to go. So the final score ended up with us dying just once in their battle group to them dying twice to our battle group. And then the Alliance overall, his scores are on screen. So again, GT40 managed to get the win. New Nation put up a great fight as always. Good luck to them for the rest of the season. They've been smashing it so far, so I don't see why they won't do it for the rest. Again, for all of the videos, please go out and find them for New Nation and GT40 to watch the other perspectives. And thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are enjoying the content.